So this afternoon I've crammed myself in my conservatory slash greenhouse. It's full of the tender tropicals and houseplants that have come in from the jungle in the last 10 days, 2 weeks. But today I want to talk about overwintering these little chaps, COLOCASIAs. Now this is a Pharaoh's mask. It was bought as a plug plant about, I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks ago. It's done okay, it's looking a bit worse for wear, but it's not been the greatest summer for them. So this is going to come in, but there's a bigger one out in the pond. That was bought as a Thai giant. It's a little bit bigger than this one. So I'll grab that in and I'll run you through a few tips. Okay, as you can see, this one is slightly bigger than this one as your size comparison. But as you've seen from the last clip, I grow these in the pond, so they're fed from fish, poo, pond water the whole summer, which is a great plant food, as you can see. And it's not been a great summer for COLOCASIAs, so this one's done really well. It did start off as a single bulb. It is now turned into, I think, maybe two larger ones and maybe 3 or 4 smaller offsets. So what we're going to do is I'm going to try and divide the smaller ones from the large bulb, and we'll discuss the different ways of overwintering them. Okay, so like I said, these are in the pond. They're not grown in soil at all. So what I do, we get a normal pond basket and I'll fill it with small lava rock, broken lava rock, and I'll place the bulb in that lava rock and I'll suspend the basket just about maybe an inch or 2 just into the water, and over a day or 2 those lava rocks will absorb the water, and then that will eventually feed the bulb. Once the root gets going, it will splay out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this out of the basket now and we'll show you the root system. We'll see how we get on. There's probably frogs in here and all sorts. Okay, if I can, hopefully the camera can pick this up. So as you can see, all the lava rock. Okay, and all that is, there's no soil at all, like I say, it's just lava rock and root ball. So what I will need to do now is take all the lava rock out, wash the roots down and see where we are with the plants. But because I'm strapped for time and it's getting dark and I'm doing this for you guys' benefit, we'll try and do it now. So bear with me 1 second. Right, the root ball is so dense, I can't get a good angle of the bulb, not even from underneath, as you can see. So what I'm going to try and show you is, I don't know if you can see these offsets, but there's a small offset here, one here, another one here. No, that's a carex of some sort. One here, and there's 2 or 3 around the back. So with a sharp knife, we'll try and cut one out. I've got scissors, but you use a knife. Let's go get a knife. Knife. Right, let's have another go. And then we might be able to get something out. Okay, we've got a good example. Let's put this to one side. Okay, this is one of the offsets, as you can see, bulb. And I've got some root off there, and that'd be fine, just enough root there for that to survive. Now, ideally, it would be bigger. Offsets are always a little bit risky to overwinter. We normally plant these one off, but the first option is dry store that. You snip that foliage here, you let that completely dry out. Don't put it on a radiator, actually, it will dry too fast. Just let it dry, maybe on a warm windowsill or something like that. A few days, 5 days, a week if you've got the time. Put it in a brown paper bag. You can put some sawdust or a bit of sulphur powder. Some guys I've heard use shredded paper. I haven't myself, but then I've never had much luck overwintering something that small. So the bigger the bulb, the more chance you've got of overwintering it. The second option is you put that in a dry pot of compost or soil. Do not water it at all. Just let there be enough moisture in the soil and in the bulb that's released to see that through winter. Cut the foliage off, like I said in the last one, and you can put that to one side and forget about it. The third option is what I am going to try to do with the bigger one. Previous years, I've had big rhizomes, or sorry, big bulbs, which I've ended up losing trying to dry store. So this one, beast. So this one, because it's a bigger bulb and it's stronger, and it's got bigger leaves and a lot more foliage that's going to hopefully see it through winter, I'm going to put that back into the medium I pulled it out of, just straight back into the same pot, and I'll just leave that in the conservatory. The foliage, I mean there's a lot of foliage on this and it's already starting to look tatty, so I don't expect all of these leaves to survive winter. You'll probably end up with maybe one, maybe none, but as long as that root ball and the bulbs stay solid and healthy and dry to a point, we should be okay. All the time there's foliage, you've got no worries about the bulb being damp because it's obviously still feeding. But yeah, we'll give that one a go. There's another option which I haven't tried this year, or haven't tried at all, which I'm going to try this year rather, with the Pharaoh's mask, and I've bought 5 white lava plug plants. I'm going to try it and grow them as house plants. So they will be put under hydroponic lights, they will be watered on a daily basis or whenever they need a feed, and I'll try and grow those as if they were a philodendron or alocasia or something similar to that. So we'll see how we go with those. But again, the smaller the plant, the less likely it is to see through winter. So if you can get those bigger bulbs, store them like this, this is your most certain way of getting them through winter. So I hope that's a help. Any questions, give me a shout. I hope it made sense. I'm trying to rush this video because, as you can probably see by the camera, we're losing light and I've almost lost light. So yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. Hit subscribe, we're doing really well with the subscribers. We're picking them up daily, which is great, thank you. And we're also on the podcast, I think it's Apple Music, Ollie said, and Spotify as well. So thanks a lot, see you soon.